Today I'll be going over the difference between a niche site and an authority website. Hey, what's up? I'm Mark Terry Bellini, and I'm all about building digital and physical assets for early financial freedom. So if you're interested in real estate investing and online business, be sure to like and subscribe and you won't miss a thing. So a niche site and authority website are very similar, but they have a slight difference between the two. A niche site can grow into an authority website, but basically every website kind of starts as a small niche and then they kind of grow from there. So a niche site is basically a small website that has a number of articles, maybe some videos, but very, very minimal as far as content. And to kind of explain it a little bit better, I'll show you on the screen here. So for example, here we have this coffee blog or coffee website, and it's just very, very basic. They have some guides, maybe some links to some beans you can buy, some gear and accessories in the blog here. And if you scroll down, the homepage is basically just a lot of articles, 10 best coffee grinders, French press brands, guide and reviews. So it's a lot of reviews, and kind of like the 10 best of, and things like that. So let's click on one here. And if you scroll down, they'll give you some information about the coffee machines or the coffee makers. And the articles will be pretty long. Like this is a substantially long article here. There's FAQs and final thoughts, and you can get some good value out of this. But basically what it is, this is a huge, basically a website that points you towards Amazon. So if you hover over any of these links, you can see on the lower hand right of the screen, if you can see that, it says Amazon, and that's an affiliate link. And what that is if somebody comes to this website and clicks on that link and they go and buy that product or anything else on Amazon or websites like it can be different websites as well. But if somebody purchases that, they will get a small commission from each sale. And if it's a very expensive machine, like let's say it's $400 or $500, that could be, a substantial little chunk of dough. It could be, I don't know, 5, 10, 20 bucks per sale. So if you have a lot of traffic to this site, that could add up. And that's the whole purpose of a niche site, is to just basically get a lot of traffic. And the more traffic you get, the more clicks you're going to get to Amazon, and somebody's going to buy something because they're interested in that topic or interested in whatever they're searching for. So they're more likely to purchase because they have intent behind their searches. So, a lot of things on this website is just you click around to anything, and it's links to Amazon basically. Anything you kind of click on. And the face of the brand is not like really apparent. Like you go to the homepage and it's just articles, and that's basically it. It's just articles. The whole site is basically articles. And there's not a whole lot about the person behind it. I think if you scroll to the bottom, I think they have like an about section. Yeah, there's like an about page at the very bottom here, and you can learn like a little bit about the person who is doing this. But the thing is like you can hire people to write articles for you. That's the whole thing about a niche site. You can find a very specific niche, and then you can just hire writers to write articles for you and just churn out article after article after article kind of on a consistent basis. And then you'll eventually start growing in Google and then start getting traffic and start making some money. How much you make depends on how much traffic you get, depends on the topic you're writing about, how much competition there is. There's a lot of factors to it. So that's the basics of a niche site. It's kind of a small website that gets traffic on a specific topic. Now, an authority website basically kind of starts out as a niche site, something small, might have some articles, might have some small products or services, but they grow much larger. So this, for example, this coffee blog here could grow into a large, legitimate, it is a legitimate website, but it could become more like a company if it wanted. It could create its own beans. It could sell its own branded coffee makers. Like, who knows? It could be anything. So I have another example here of a website. This is a financial website, and some of you may know it, but it's Dave Ramsey, a very well-known person who talks about financial freedom and things like that. But or basically saving money. And his website is a lot more built out. So if this was a niche website, it would just strictly be mostly articles about saving money and finance, and you would have links to products, maybe like mint.com or things like that. And if they purchase a membership, then you maybe get a small commission. But this is much larger than that. This is like a legitimate company, and they have a lot more opportunity for income. So if you kind of like look around in here, they have these guided plans. They have the different shows that they do. They have their trusted pros area here, tools, and then finally articles. And so in any of these articles here, they could have links to anything. So like for instance, maybe if you click on insurance here, you can read about insurance, and then they might possibly, yeah, see, I was going to say right here, they might recommend something. So right here, recommendations. And if you hover over this and look at the bottom left, you can see RamseySolutions.com insurance. This is probably going to take you, let's see. It could like basically take you to an auto policy, insurance policy. Like it could be an affiliate link basically. Get auto insurance. Yeah, there we go. So I just followed the little funnel there, and it takes me to this page where you can put in your zip code and your information and get a quote for car insurance. And I'm sure he gets a kickback or basically a referral fee for referring customers to whatever car insurance company he's working with. Same goes with all these trusted pros. So they have auto, home insurance, term life, disability, tax services, real estate agents. So I actually did do this. I actually clicked on this just to see. But basically, Dave Ramsey is a real estate agent. He is an agent. And so he can do this. So he has his recommended agents, basically, and you can put in information, and that sends a lead to whatever area you live in, and then they have an agent call you to try and set up whatever it is you're looking for, if you're looking to buy or sell a home. And if you happen to buy a home or sell a home or whatever it is, basically Dave Ramsey would get a referral fee from that sale or that purchase. So there's just a ton of different income sources on this website versus just articles and affiliate commissions from a website. Like this has a lot more. They even have their own products. They have their own books. So this is like an authority website. They are an authority in this space. And so that's kind of the difference between the two. Like a niche site is very small, just articles, and basically they might create content and grow into an authority site, or they might just stay small and have between 50 and 100 articles and just like make some money off that site, and they move on to another site and do the same thing. So you can have you can have as many as you want. You can have like a couple, or you can have like 50, 100 different websites, whatever you want. So you can have a ton of different niche websites across a lot of different niches, or you can just like focus on one or two, whatever you can handle, and become more of an authority site. Now, as far as which one is better, that's kind of up to you. I personally kind of lean more towards the authority site because I have specific interests, and I would rather put my focus into something that I'm interested in versus hundreds of websites that I don't really care about just to make some money. Because I feel like just a bunch of random niche sites is more about the money versus like what you actually enjoy doing. So I kind of lean more towards the authority site. So that's just me personally, but I have nothing against niche sites because they can make some money for sure. So anyways, if you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.